So I just got done reading the book Death by Meeting by Patrick Lencioni, and it got me thinking about my own meetings internally with HOA Assist, along with the board meetings. I mean, every board has probably dealt with this on some level of meetings not going well. They're going too long. People don't show up. People aren't engaged. And I wanted to talk about that just for a few minutes because I think that's really, really relevant. Our attention spans are shorter and it's hard to stay focused. And so the idea in the book was that these meetings in this corporation went really long. There was no structure and not good decisions being made. It was just a poorly run meeting. Which again, I can relate to in the business world at times, and I can relate to in the HOA world, definitely. And so what I wanted to take from that was HOA meetings aren't broken because of the topics that are involved. You know, it's not always super exciting, but they're broken because of how they're run. And if you break it down into three things, I bet your meetings could go a lot better. The structure. So do you have an agenda? And are you actually following that agenda? So discipline, right? So if you have discipline, you're going to stick to the agenda topics that are on the meeting. That's really what's going to be pushing your meetings forward. So no side conversations. Are you not, don't go on tangents. Don't rehash old topics and pull those out of the closet. Figure out what's a discussion topic, what's an update, and what actually needs to be a decision inside of the meeting. And really the last one that I can think of is leadership. You got to have somebody that is facilitating the meeting well. They're the differentiating factor by having meetings drag on, having meetings not have decisions being made. Someone on the board, it doesn't even always have to be the board president, just somebody that is willing to lead the meeting forward. That doesn't mean rush through it. It just means have structured topics, like I said, and stick to that agenda. And if you notice things are kind of going off track, just get them back on track. Decide whether or not it needs to be something that can be decided today at that meeting or maybe at the next board meeting. That's a really big one. A good meeting doesn't happen by accident. It simply happens because someone's willing to take control, and someone on the board needs to step up and take control. That's how well-run board meetings are different from those that aren't. Maybe they're well-run and they're well-attended and people are engaged and decisions are made and the community is thriving. That's going to be what's separating those that, no attendance, can't even get board members or people to step up to be board members, and decisions aren't made. Things get pushed along. And so I just wanted to talk about that and share that a little bit because I thought that was pretty relevant to what we experience on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis within our organizations and within, our homeowners association. So I hope that's helpful. It's a good book. If you haven't read it, read it. It's a quick read. And maybe you can learn something from it.